Hey guys, it's the Blooming Sim. Today's video is tours of the submissions to the Mid-Century Modern Shell Challenge. I uploaded the Shell Challenge about 5 weeks ago. It's taken me longer to make the video because I was experiencing some serious lag in cinematic camera mode. I got a cooling mat for my laptop, which has helped tremendously. I used that for the last Shell Challenge submission, so 3 out of 4 did not have it, and the last one did have it. Please let me know if you notice a difference. As you guys know, I'm fairly new to YouTube. I'm still learning a lot. I'm hoping you guys notice a difference because I definitely noticed a difference when I was recording. All right, let's jump into our first submission. The slot name is Mid-Century Mod. It's by CecePixi. It's a residential. It cost 127,901 simoleons. The expansion packs used are Island Living, Cats and Dogs. The game pack is Jungle Adventure. The stuff pack is Spooky Stuff, and it also uses the free holiday stuff pack that all users have. The round deck that CecePixi used is really unique. You typically don't see that shape a lot, and this treehouse was such a cool idea. I don't think I've seen that in any build. There are probably other builders that have done it that I just haven't seen, but it was the first I've seen it, and I thought it was really, really cool. I always wanted a treehouse as a kid, but I was pretty clumsy, so it's probably good that I never had one. I say that past tense, I'm still pretty clumsy. This house is definitely a mid-century-esque style exterior, but it's fairly traditional as far as the interior goes. I kind of like to think of it as a couple that bought a mid-century house, but their taste wasn't mid-century, so they put a bunch of traditional furniture in it. It looks really cool. I like it a lot. We're gonna turn live mode here off. There we go. So we can go inside. Mid-century homes tend to have open floor plans, and this one does as well. Where these half walls are, there's actually a fish tank, but for some reason with all the walls and the roof up in the house, it wouldn't show the fish tank in this mode. I don't know why, but when we come back through this area, you will see the fish tank. It's very creative. And also, I love how they hung the backpack up on the coat rack. I don't know how they did that, but it's really cool. CecePixi used a lot of custom artwork. It's not custom content. You can download it from the gallery. She put links in her bio or in the description of this build, but it adds a lot of character to it, and the colors are on point with the decorations in the house. Blue is a color that is repeated often throughout the build. You guys will notice that in the living room couches, and we'll see it repeated in other areas of the house as well. There's the fish tank I was talking about, and see how they use the half walls to cover up the ugly part of the fish tank? It's really creative. I don't know why all the fish tanks in The Sims 4 are so big. It's either, no, even the goldfish singular ones are really, really large. I've never been a fish person, so maybe fish tanks are just really big. I'm not sure. This is a bathroom. We're not going to go inside of it just because cinematic camera struggles in smaller spaces, but here we are headed to the kitchen, which of course uses that blue color. It definitely has the modern style cabinets, which go along with the mid-century modern exterior of the house. I love these base game cabinets. It's probably my most used cabinet, actually, when I build. And then of course we have the custom artwork on either sides of the walls, helping tie in all the colors together. They chose the artwork very, very well. There's a lot of detail that went into this build. Now we're gonna go upstairs and check out some bedrooms. Again, more custom artwork. Let's go through this door, see what is on the other side. This bedroom is unicorn themed. There's a lot of unicorn artwork throughout it. It's very cute. And it also has bunk beds. I hope we get bunk beds in The Sims eventually, maybe with University coming out in November, that will be included in there. I think at one point the bunk beds were functional, but now they're not functional. Look at the little picture that says Born to Sparkle with the unicorn toy. It's so cute. Kind of reminds me of My Little Pony. Did you guys like My Little Pony when you were young? Maybe people still like My Little Pony. I loved My Little Pony, Care Bears, Cabbage Patch Kids, American Girl dolls. Growing up in the 90s was great. Hit clips, those were awesome too. Anyway, let's get back to the build. So we walk out of this bedroom and there is a little patio area outside of the house. A lot of detail went into the exterior of this house as well, as we talked about earlier with the tree house, but look at how this umbrella is out of the bar. Never seen that before either. A lot of creativity went into this build. More custom artwork to the left. That one's really pretty. I swear I've seen the same picture at Target. Maybe I have. We have another little outdoor patio area in the front of the house. Now we're entering a second bedroom. And this is the master. It has a full bathroom off to the side of it. The master bedroom has more of a Moroccan theme to it. I think it kind of reminds me of that with all of the plants, the candles, the rug. This custom picture off to the side is really beautiful, really brings the room together. This bed, which I believe is from Island Living. This room is pretty different than the rest of the house. It's really pretty. And they have a small pet, maybe a cat or a small dog. Has a little bed in there so they can sleep next to its humans. My dogs sleep in our bed every night. It's great. I love them. Sometimes I don't get the best night's sleep, but I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. Okay, now we're back downstairs. We're gonna take a look at the outside of this house. We have a pool, some lawn chairs for some sunbathing. Again, this really cool tree house, very kid friendly. All the kids in the neighborhood are gonna wanna come hang out. Again, this lot name is the Mid-Century Mod, and it is by CecePixi. It's a residential lot. It cost 127,901 simoleons, and the packs used are the ones listed on the screen. I hope you guys enjoyed CecePixi's build. Moving on to our second shell challenge entry, the lot name is 812 Blooming Circle Base. The gallery ID is Brenleedee. Bren is a friend of mine. She's awesome. The lot name is residential. It costs 93,767 simoleons in packs used. You didn't see any listed there because there are no packs used. I did not forget to put them in there. This house is truly base game only. If you guys don't follow Bren on the gallery, which I'd be surprised to, she has a huge following because her builds are amazing, but you should. Her builds are so unique. She knows how to take gallery screenshots, and a lot of her builds are base game only, and they're just stunning. I'm never able to get base game builds to look great, and I just admire any builder that does, but seriously, her builds are just beautiful. I'm really excited to show you this one. You might also recognize it because it is the cover photo of this YouTube video. Let's just take a minute to soak up all the beautifulness that is this build. It is just stunning. The landscaping, the exterior colors, it's really gorgeous. Bren said she normally doesn't make modern houses, but this house is really amazing. All right, let's go inside. We walk in, we have the staircase, and first we're gonna go to the room on the left. I believe Bren was the only one that left this room as a garage. A lot of people take the garage and convert it into other things. Makes sense, we don't have cars. I like to believe that we'll have cars someday, but she turned this into a huge laundry and workroom. A car would be lucky to park in here. It also has a treadmill and a boxing punching bag and a TV, so it's a good exercise space for your Sims who want to stay fit. This is a base game only build, so it doesn't have the washer and dryer from laundry day, but you can easily add that and it would fit in here really well, as you guys can tell. Exiting the garage, we walk into this beautiful living room. Brenleedee also used custom artwork that highlighted the color scheme of the house. Blue was a color that she used a lot throughout this build. I love the color blue, especially this lighter color blue. It's really soothing. All these houses are so different, but it's funny to see similarities between the two. Like the last one had a little office area next to the patio door, and this one does too. This house also has an open concept which fits with the traditional mid-century modern aesthetic. Lots of floor-to-ceiling windows. This is a full bathroom, but we cannot go inside because of the limitations with cinematic camera. But trust me, it's there. We're going back to the kitchen now, and we see the dining room. It has blue and black, and the kitchen is blue and black, which is a similar color scheme to the living room. Isn't it cute? I love this. I can't believe it's only base game. It's so good. We're making our way to the second floor of the house. Passing this little office area, we have the nice modern bookshelf. We are now upstairs. That was a bathroom, the first door that I showed you. As I mentioned, for reasons before, we can't go inside, but it is there. This is the first bedroom we're going to see by Brenleedee, and it is beautiful. Custom artwork that really highlights the colors of the room. The pink bedspread is a standout color, but it works really nicely. Do you guys remember tube TVs? When I grew up, I had a tube TV in my bedroom. I remember turning it on and it would be really warm and fuzzy and you could hear the voices, but you couldn't see the people come up on the TV. It would have to warm up and get really fuzzy. That's what that TV reminded me of on that dresser. Mine was on my dresser too. I would stay up really late at night, watch Nick at Night, Boy Meets Girl, and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Tia and Tamara, all of the good shows. Kids these days, they don't have any of the good shows we used to have in the 90s. I'm sure that's not true, but I liked those. And tube TVs were weird, but they were cool. All right, now we're gonna go into our second bedroom. This room seems to be for a younger kid with the posters on the wall. The decor is more urban than the other room, but the kid that has this room is really lucky because they have their own balcony. Beautiful view of Newcrest. Maybe this kid likes to paint, maybe they're into art, or maybe they're not. Maybe someone else in the family is into art. Probably this kid though, because it's their balcony. If you guys moved into a new house and you had one other sibling, how would you decide who got the room with the balcony? It would be pretty hard. Pretty hard decision. Anyway, yeah, so we have this cute little desk area. Now we're entering in the master bedroom. I'm not able to show you a lot of the bathrooms because they're too small for cinematic camera to work in, but I like how she used a glass door because you guys can see that there is a bathroom on the other side, and it also makes the living space seem more open. This bedroom has a very cohesive theme to the main level of the house. Blue accents, but a lot of neutrals. That was it for the upstairs. We're gonna head back downstairs now. We are back in the gorgeous downstairs of Brenleedee's home. Exiting the house now. This pool shape was so cool. I've never seen a pool shaped like that before. We have a nice indoor-outdoor living area. The fan, after that update that came with Island Living, will keep your Sims cold when it's hot outside. You have a grill. If you guys had perfect patio, you could really pimp out that patio area. But again, this is base game only, which is so cool. It means that every simmer can download it and they will get everything they see on the screen. And look at the rubber ducky and the pool. It's so cute. And if your Sims are so lucky to live here, they will be able to pick from a money tree in the garden. And who doesn't love that? Again, this lot name was 812 Blooming Circle Base. It is by my friend Brenleedee. It is a residential lot. It costs 93,767 simoleons. And the packs used, there are no packs used. This is a base game only build. Everyone should download it. Go download it right now. All right, moving along, we have the Brown Mid-Century Modern by ZombieEm. ZombieEm is so sweet. She has done many of my shell challenges, and they're all so unique and different from each other. I really look forward to seeing each of the shell challenges she submits. The cost is 116,295 simoleons, and the only packs to use are cats and dogs, and the game pack was Parenthood. I think those are the most popular packs of their kind. I could be wrong on that, so a lot of simmers may have the packs that would work with this build. ZombieEm kept this house to a very true mid-century aesthetic. The colors on the outside are very neutral. And wait until you see the inside. It is fun. All right, we've turned off live mode, and now we are gonna go inside and check it out. So probably the least open floor plan out of all of them, just because there are more walls. Turn to the left here, and a lot of, I think the past two had one room off to the side, but this actually has two rooms. Oh, I was wrong. So I said Brenleedee was the only one that kept a garage in that location. The ZombieEm also kept this as a garage. So we're gonna check that out. Oh, just kidding. I'm misremembering. Sorry guys. Yeah, I definitely misremember that. Okay. Anyway, moving on. This is an office. I never noticed that that bookcase had a light in it until I was recording this. I thought that was really cool. I think that is a place where you can put things on too. So if you have an award from work, you can show it off, make it shine. Shine? All right, exiting. I can't believe I thought that was a garage. I am confusing builds. Okay, so this is the room that I was talking that was really neat, very mid-century. The wood paneling is very mid-century. The rug, the furniture. And we have a fish tank, because who doesn't love a fish tank? Fish are really hard animals to have, especially saltwater fish. It's very consuming mentally, and I think it's expensive too. Beautiful dining area off to the kitchen. When I was playtesting this build originally, I discovered something. Is if you fast forward in time using MC command, which I love, all of the glasses that you put on those shelves will get really stinky. So I had to exit out. I think I just replaced the lot, but it looks good, but it does not function. I've used those before for screenshots. I had no idea that they turned out that way. Sorry, I tried to fight that cough, but it was gonna happen. All right, headed back into the living area of the house. We're gonna go check out the upstairs of the home. Now we are upstairs. The first area we're going to check out is this little porch area off the front. Good for a gardener. Love all the tools next to the pots. Now I have this gorgeous view of Oasis Springs. Oasis Springs is definitely top 5 favorite worlds for me. It just feels really complete. Headed back inside now. We have that wood paneling that was in the living room downstairs, repeated upstairs. And the first room we're going to go into in the upper floor is a bathroom. It is hard to tour bathrooms because they are typically small. I may call my bathroom small. My bathroom my master bedroom in my house is probably a 3x3 in The Sims. Bathrooms are just pretty small where I live. It would be nice to have a luxurious big bathroom, but it's not really the most practical. You see all those spa-like bathrooms in HGTV, and you're like, I always think, how much square foot is in that bathroom you could use for a closet or really anything else? But they have a nice spa bathroom, so who am I? And I confess I am an HGTV junkie. I watch it too often. I get made fun of by my friends for not cutting cable, but I just really like HGTV and NBC. Anyway, we are in what I believe is the master bedroom. Stop talking about my bad television habits. Get back to ZombieEm's build. The master bedroom has a little porch area. Remember how I asked the last build if you had 2 kids and one had a balcony, how would you decide which kid would get the balcony? This is the solution. No kid would get the balcony. It's the parents. It's the people that pay the mortgage. Or maybe they paid cash for the house. I don't know their life. Now we are exiting the master bedroom that has its own balcony patio area. I know balcony and patio aren't interchangeable, but I'm going to use them interchangeably right now. So these 2 rooms are bedrooms. They are virtually identical and they are really small, so I only wanted to go in one. But they are completely functional. Who needs a big bedroom anyway when you're a kid? You should be outside. Kids these days with their big bedrooms and their tube TVs. All right, now we are back downstairs. We are gonna go check out the outdoor living section of this house and wrap up this house tour. Got a grill, you got a pool. Again, this was the brown mid-century modern by the lovely ZombieEm. It is a residential lot. It cost 116,295 simoleons, and the packs used are cats and dogs and parenthood. Now we are on our final shell challenge. This is the mid-century modern. It is by emmykluck. It's residential. It cost 112,167 simoleons. And the packs used are Island Living, Get Famous, Seasons, Cats and Dogs, City Living, Get Together, Get to Work, Strangerville, Jungle Adventure, Parenthood, Dine Out, Spa Day, Moschino, I always forget. I speak Italian, but I always forget how to pronounce it. Laundry Day, Kids Room Stuff, Vintage Glamour, Perfect Patio, Kids Room Stuff, and Cool Kitchen. That's how I build. I typically use a lot of packs when I build. which isn't fair, I guess. I've had people comment on my builds before on the gallery, like, way too many packs. But it's hard for me to not, because I just like all the items in them. I've actually only had that happen to me once, and I reached out to them and I said, hey, what packs don't you have? I will rebuild this same house with what packs you have. And they never responded to me. Maybe they were just trolling me. Maybe they didn't see my message, but I wrote back on my post, and then I wrote back on their wall. It was this whole thing. I was pretty devastated that they didn't respond to me, because I was so willing to do it. Anyway, moving on into emmykluck's submission. Open floor plan. The room off to the left here is a garage that was converted into a bedroom. And for you fellow HGTV junkies, you know that this is very, very common. Even the floor kind of looks like a garage, which I thought was pretty cool. So this is a big bedroom. You saw it has that seating area with the dresser. This is a full bathroom that we're not going to go inside of, but it is right there. I love this bed from Get Famous. It's one of my favorite beds that we've gotten with the different packs. It is very neat. Now we are going to exit this converted garage and go back into the main living area of the house. This was crazy. So I was recording this earlier today, actually, with my cooling pad. And when I took screenshots of this and posted it to Twitter, I don't remember this living room. I had to go back on my computer and make sure that I actually did post pictures of the submission to Twitter. I must have just completely blown past this living room, but it is beautiful. The magazine clutter from Moschino. I should have looked up how to pronounce that before this, and it's really embarrassing. I actually majored in Italian in college. I had to write term papers, like 10-page long term papers in Italian, speak Italian fluently. I graduated like a year ago. I still use my Italian every day, but I can now pronounce Moschino. 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 So any Italians, if you're watching this, please correct my pronunciation. Thank you. I love, 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 love this kitchen. I love the two-toned cabinets. I love this island from Island Living, and this layout is actually pretty similar to the last shell challenge that we toured through as far as the kitchen and dining room go. And emmykluck added a lot of clutter, so it makes it seem really lived in. A big part of the mid-century modern aesthetic is plants, and this house does not disappoint with the amount of plants that it has. So now we're making our way back through the kitchen to the staircase so we can go up the stairs and check out the other bedrooms in this house. We are now upstairs. The stairs are to the left here, and we are entering in the first bedroom. And I like to think that this belongs to a teen, but I actually think it's, yeah, maybe this is the teen bedroom, and the downstairs converted garage is the master. That made sense. Earlier when I was filming this, I thought this might be the master, but the decor doesn't really line up with being the master. I'm not sure. I don't know their life. I don't know the Sims life. Adults like skateboards. I have a friend that skateboards all the time. I'm not really an adult though. I mean, I technically am, but I don't feel like one. I remember when I was 18 and I was like, I'm an adult, and now I'm 26. I'm like, I'm a kid. Okay, now we are entering in this main like hangout area in the upstairs floor, and this opens up to the back patio. And if you'll remember in the other builds, this back patio was often off of a bedroom, but this one is an area that everyone can access in the house. And the patio was gorgeously decorated. I had to look up that table actually when we were doing this because I didn't remember that table, but I really like it. Love all the plants. You know what's nice about The Sims is that you can have plants and forget to water them. I mean, obviously not the ones that you're gardening, but you can have a lot of house plants and you don't have to constantly remember to water them. I'm the queen of accidentally killing succulents. I either overwater or underwater them. I've had an aloe plant in my bathroom for a year that's just been thriving. I haven't watered it once in a year, but all the humidity from the moisture in the shower, it's growing so much. That's too much information about my bathroom plant that you did not come to listen to today. So back to the builds. Yes, okay, so now we saw a bedroom, and now we're going to see another bedroom that is the exact same size. So this house has a total of 4 bedrooms, which is the most amount of bedrooms in any shell challenge submission for the mid-modern submission tour, that is. And actually, I think any tour, I don't believe we've had anyone go over 5. I typically build pretty small houses for these because the filming of tours takes a really long time. Each house takes me about 45 minutes to an hour 30, depending on the size of the home. If you can notice, hopefully this tour submission should be smoother than the other ones. It's because I was using my laptop cooling pad. Please let me know if you notice a difference. I think that there's one, but I might be crazy. I had a friend say it was a negligible difference, but I've noticed a big one. Anyway, we're back downstairs, and now we are going to wrap up this build in the outdoor living area. So again, this house was 4 bedrooms, very large house. We have a beautiful outdoor living area, very unique shaped pool, which allows it to have room for the table and the lounge chairs. And I love this little stone bed here with the cacti. This was the mid-century modern shell. It is by emmykluck, a residential lot that cost 112,167 simoleons, and the packs used are the ones listed on the screen. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know this was a longer video, shorter than last week's Shell Challenge tour submission video. I'm trying to get better at that. And I do want to say there were 2 other entries to this by Serious Ono and Figure Sims, but they were past the deadline for the YouTube submission tour, and out of fairness for the people who submitted on time, I didn't include those. But you can submit Shell Challenge submission tours literally anytime. There's only a deadline for the YouTube tour, and I will always take screenshots of them and post them on Twitter. I'm terrible at making deadlines, so I don't expect other people to be good at them either. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you're interested in competing in, it's not really a competition, but if you're interested in submitting to my Shell Challenge to be featured on my YouTube channel, there are 2 videos on this page that are active Shell Challenges, ready to be brought to life. Thank you guys again for watching. I am the Blooming Sim. Check out my Twitter on Sunday to vote for this next week's Shell Challenge theme. Happy simming.